Yo, what's up guys? It's your boy Dr. D's. We are back with another video. So today we're talking about my guy Arrogance. Everybody gets a crack at getting my man Arrogance this weekend, and I wish all you guys the best of luck. But I was like, you know what? I have never done a guide on my guy Arrogance, so I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and get on that. So basically, Arrogance is probably the most versatile hero in the whole entire game when it comes to a fighter unit. I mean, he can hit air units, he can hit ground units, he's got awesome range. I mean, he's just got the ultimate kit. He's good for single target, he's good for AoE. I mean, he's just like the ultimate Swiss Army knife, guys. I don't know where my account would be without my guy Arrogance, and I'm going to show you a few things after, but first let's go over how I have him built. Actually, let's go over the aesthetics. I always compliment the aesthetics to this game, and let me just say, look at my guy right here. Got the whole demon thing happening with the bow. I mean, look at this bow. That is nasty work right there. It's got the whole Batwing thing. I mean, he's got the red glowing off of him. I remember when I first started playing this game, I was like, oh man, this guy looks so cool. I gotta get my hands on this guy. You know, I'm glad I did, because he's done a lot of great things for your boy Dr. D's. And if you guys get blessed with him this weekend, he's going to do great things for you as well. But let me go ahead and show you guys why he's so good, all right? First, let's go over this talent. Demon Bow, inflicts burning on the target. His whole kit revolves around burning. You wouldn't expect anything less. I mean, just look at him. He looks like burning's his kind of thing, right? So then he has these demon blades also, and in normal stance, 30% chance to increase heroes attack speed by 40, stacks up to 3 times for 10 seconds. That is an awesome talent right there. An awesome talent. Not only can he inflict burning, but he's also going to be increasing his attack speed. I mean, it's a beautiful thing, guys. It is a beautiful thing. I mean, let's take a look at this ultimate. Look at this ultimate right here. Oh my goodness. I mean, this guy is just a booty clapping machine, guys. So basically, he's going to enter Berserker stance. We like Berserker stance because it's exactly what it says. He goes Berserk, all right? Dealing 360% damage with each attack launched and increasing attack range. I mean, his attack range is already pretty nasty, but then he increases the attack range. You know how many times this has actually saved me when I'm in a battle? Like, someone's coming by and I'm like, oh my god, they're going to get to the portal. Fear no longer, because he hits his ultimate and then he goes and destroys them. That's why he's so gosh dang good, all right, guys? When attacking any distant target, the hero's weapon transforms into a demon boomerang. This boomerang deals AoE damage equal to 30% of the damage taken by the main target to their nearby enemies. Additionally, it inflicts burning on all enemies damage. That's awesome. That's an awesome ultimate, and he gets it back rather quickly. Look at that, only 750 rage, say less. That's why he's so awesome. But just keep in mind, the one thing that I kind of like, but I kind of don't like, it has pros and cons to it. It's the fact that it's an auto cast. So, you know, I like it in a lot of situations, but I don't like it for Guild Boss. In Guild Boss, I would rather have it to where I can control it, so then I can match it with Dolores's ultimate and stuff like that, right? But hey, it's okay. You can't have everything, right? So we come right down here to the bond skill, Capricious Love. I might have pronounced that wrong. Basically, a lot of us are going to get Lust this week, and I already have her, but I know a lot of you guys are getting blessed right now as we speak. And when you have Lust and Arrogance, it's the ultimate bond skill, guys. He's going to increase attack by 15% during the effect of Hellfire. Hellfire is his ultimate. Let's go. 15% attack. We like it. And then we come down here. We have the Infernal Feast, all right? For every 1 enemy's killed while in Berserker stance, receives 1 attack speed bonus stacks from the talent. When the stance ends, deals 180% AoE damage to up to 10 adjacent enemies 2 times. Basically, to sum it up, he's going to be doing booty clapping and increasing that attack speed. That makes it nice, all right? Then we come over here, we got the Devil's Dance. We're going to be dancing with the devil with this passive right here. Demon Bow / Demon Boomerang. 25% chance to attack 2 targets. Demon Blades, 25% chance for double strikes. Basically, more damage added into the kit. It's awesome. It's an awesome kit on an awesome hero. Then we come down here. Let's take a look at this Awakening Tree. So I've actually been blessed. I've actually pulled my guy 4 times. I got him to A3. You know, I'm not... You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, my guy puts in nasty work. A3 is awesome. Let's go over this right quick. At A1, when in Berserker stance, each basic attack launched restores 5% HP. You know why this is so awesome? It's because he doesn't have to rely on the healer the whole match. If the healer is slacking on the healing department, it's okay. My guy's got it covered. This basically just gives him more survivability, which is awesome. And at A3, deals 15% extra damage to targets with burning. His whole kit revolves around him making the target burn. So basically, the whole match, he's going to have 15% extra damage. It doesn't get much better than that, guys. Then A5. My goodness. A5, guys. Whew. I wish I could get my guy to A5. When entering Berserker stance, immediately receives the maximum attack speed talent bonus. The first 5 attacks in Berserker stance deal 100% extra damage. Oh, buddy, this is an awesome A5. I could not imagine what his damage would be like if you got him to A5. This is an awesome A5. I mean, just an awesome kit altogether. Let's go over how I have him built. So when we're taking a look at this, keep in mind, Soulbound Arcana, hands down the best set for my guy. There's no better set than Soulbound Arcana. Soulbound Arcana is the route to go. But if you do not have access to the tier 2 sets, that's not a problem as well, because I'm going to give you 2 other sets that are pretty legit for my guy. The first one's going to be Night Terror set. Night Terror set is what I had on him before I had access to the Soulbound Arcanas, right? It was before I could actually farm the stage 19 to stage 21 on Gear Raid 3. So I was actually using Night Terror set and it worked beautifully for my guy, beautifully. So Night Terror is a really good set for him. Then also there's the Wisdom set. Wisdom set is like the great value Soulbound Arcana set. Instead of increasing his damage permanently, he increases his damage after the ultimate. But from my personal experience, I would say Night Terror is number 1. Then right below it would be the Wisdom set. So when you're building out Arrogance, you want to focus on attack. You want it higher than what I have it. I honestly would love to get his attack higher, but I have so many needs in this game for different heroes. So, you know, this was the set I've had on him for the longest time. I think I switched it one time, like a few months ago. And, you know, he just clapped so hard with this set. So I've just kept it on him. Maybe I should work on rebuilding him, but just to give you guys an idea on what you need to do, attack is basically his number 1 priority. Actually, a lot of booty clappers in this game, you want to focus on attack. Attack is very important. The number 1 stat you should always focus on for my guy Arrogance. Then when you come down here, you want his crit rate to be at 100%. Do as I say, not as I do. I know I have it at 89.5%, but it was the best I could do. Then also his attack speed. You want to focus on that next. The attack speed is very, very important. Probably higher than what I have it, plus 336, but still does the job, right? Then after that, what's left over is crit damage and rage regen. Rage regen isn't as important. You know, if you have a little extra like I did, I just threw a little bit on him because it is an auto cast, so you want him getting back his ultimate as soon as possible. But crit damage, of course, is prioritized over top of rage regen, mainly because you want him doing more damage, right? So I got it at plus 228. Then this is the artifact I have, Realm Tear. It is the best artifact for my guy right here, mainly because of his range. So whenever you lay him out, you want to lay him as far away from everything as possible because it deals increased damage to enemies beyond 1 tile from the hero. For every 1 tile beyond the first, damage is increased by 8%. You know, I wish they had 1 more tile on Guild Boss where you could lay him behind, so then it really would maximize that damage output. But this artifact just works beautifully for my guy right here. So let's take a look at these ratings before we go over the stuff that he's good for. I mean, look at all these 5.0s. Look at all these 5.0s. Okay, here, let me grade this. 5.0 for Faction Trials, yes, please. Experience Raid, I mean, there's so many good heroes for that, but we'll give him a 5.0. Guild Wars. Guild Wars. Guild Wars, Guild Wars. The fact that he is a fighter unit that can also hit the air units just makes him special, just makes him potent, just makes him a booty clapping machine for Guild Wars. If I could give this a 10 out of 5 stars, I would. That's how good he is. All right, and then we got Void Rift. Void Rift, I'd give him a 5.0. I use him in almost every strategy. We got Gold Raid 5.0. I mean, I'm agreeing with everybody so far. Artifact Material Raid, Of course 5.0. That the fact that his range is so long, it just makes him that much more versatile, especially because you can mainly only use ground units. So you know that range is next to none. Then we come over here to Tide. Let's take a look at this. What am I going to give him for Tide? 5.0? 5.0, yep, 5.0. That's how good he is, guys. We're just going to give him 5.0s all the way down. And then we got Gear Dungeon 2, an absolute boss, an absolute baller for Gear Dungeon 2. I mean, as you guys can see, I mean, even Drake's Chasm, I use him in my main team. The fact that he's 4.9, that's disrespecting my guy. Dude, he's a 5.0. 5.0. They need to change that to 5.0 ASAP. A single target arena, he's a beast for that. I'll give him 5.0 as well. I don't have him in my current team, but he's still a beast for it. Immortal Codex, 5.0. He's really good for certain bosses. Gear Raid 3, I would give him like, you know, maybe a 4.5. If you are struggling on damage, you put my guy down there and he's just going to put in work. So okay, we'll go 5.0 for Gear Raid 3. Let's see, Titanic Ruins, 5.0. I use him in my current team. He's a booty clapper, guys. Anti-air DPS Arena. This one, I mean, oof. This one's like 4 to 5, but he's right in that range, but I won't put any disrespect on him. We're going to give him 5.0. And then we got Gear Raid 2. Gear Raid 2, I'd give him like a 2-star. Not really fond of him for Gear Raid 2. Gear Dungeon 1, we'll do maybe like between 3 to 4 stars. Maybe we'll just do 4 stars. We'll do 4 stars. We'll be nice on that. Gear Raid 1, I'd give him 5.0. He's a beast for it. Then AoE Arena, which is the last one. I mean, I give him a, I don't know, what are we looking at? 1, 3, 1, 3. I give him a 3, you know, I don't want to disrespect him too much, but definitely not a big fan for him for AoE Arena. It's just awesome ratings all the way down, guys. I mean, look at these. He didn't have anything below 4.7, and this is coming from the people themselves. That's how good he is. That's how good he is. All right, let me show you guys what I do with him for my Guild Wars team. I wouldn't even know what to do if I didn't have Arrogance on my count. That's how good he is for Guild Wars. I mean, he's just so good, mainly because he can hit the air units. That's what makes him so good. All right, but this is my team. Look at this. This is nasty work. We got Silas, the big booty clapper himself, and then we got booty clapper number 2, my man Arrogance, right over here on the left side. Then we got Mr. I Can't Die, then Mr. I Can't Die Jr. I mean, it's just an awesome strategy. Then Lily keeps them alive. I mean, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Good luck defeating this team. All right. You know, I wish Guild Wars was up. If it was up and running, it would just be awesome, because then I could show you guys the defense and what it looks like and what my guy Arrogance brings to the table. But unfortunately, it's not up right now, so I just wanted to show you guys the strategy right there. But let's go ahead. There's plenty of things that my guy Arrogance is good for. All right, guys, and now we are getting to the good stuff. Let me show you guys what he can do in the Guild Boss. This is one of my favorite things for him. And then I'm also going to show you the damage. I kind of already did it for this week, but I'll show you the damage my guy put out for... Oh, hang on, I'm sorry guys, I have ADHD. It's hard for me to concentrate sometimes, but I try my best, all right? I try my best. Okay, hang on, let me lay these guys out. Boom, then... Hey, we could do Yovar. But, I completely forget what I was saying earlier. Oh yeah, I'll show you what he did for Semra, because, he did do a good amount of damage. But I kind of already did it. So I'll just show you guys the damage that he pushed out after this. Here, hang on, let me start popping all these. Okay, and then let's go ahead and withdraw Yovar, withdraw Laurel, lay down Salazar, change it back to 2-time. Okay. Go ahead and start popping all these. Pop that. Now, keep in mind, my Lust is in a Night Terror set. I don't have her in Soulbound Arcana or Infernal Roar or anything like that. Okay, hang on. Okay, let's see. I think we'll be good. Change it back to 2-time. Lay down Laurel, withdraw Laurel. Lay down Yovar, change it to 2-time. Still keep it on the bird's eye view. Let's go. Okay, and then... Oh, and also, I'm not sure if I mentioned this already, but Arrogance is, just keep in mind, Arrogance is not in the range of my Laurel, so he won't be able to enjoy the swap out rage, right? He's not getting that extra rage, but the main reason I do that is because you can't control his ultimate. You know, I kind of need the ultimates to be controlled for that strategy anyway. So yeah, that's basically the reason why I do that. Oh, okay, boom, pop everything. Pop that, pop that, pop that. Then we're going to withdraw. Lay down, withdraw, lay down Salazar, change it to 2-time. Okay, pop it, pop it, pop it, pop it. Sorry, hang on guys. My Salazar's about to die again, which isn't a problem. Here, let me just go ahead and withdraw him. Actually, I should have popped his ultimate one more. Ah, it's okay. Let's go ahead and lay down Laurel. Let's pop all their ultimates. I should have done that earlier. Ah, whatever. All right, but yeah, that's basically how we do it. Let's go ahead and check their damage right after this. Kind of messed that up towards the end, but it's okay. It's not a big deal. A little rusty on the guild boss, but my goodness, look at that. My guy put in work. 96 million damage. Let's go. Let's go. Like 96 million damage. This is the reason why Arrogance is so good. You can use him for AoE. You can use him for single target. He's just the ultimate booty clapping machine, guys. And man, oh man, even Void Rift. I use him in almost every single one of my Void Rift strategies. I mean, this guy's just the man, the myth, the legend, guys. The man, the myth, the legend. Let's go ahead and take a look at Guild Boss 2. Okay, so right here, I did Apocalypse 2. Let's go ahead and take a look. This was the damage. Now, keep in mind, when you're taking a look at this, you're looking at Lust and you're looking at Arrogance and you're like, oh, it's not as good as Jira and Praetus. Of course, Jira, Praetus, and Alistar, they're part of the Arbiter faction. They're supposed to be better when it comes to certain stages like Guild Boss 2, especially because of his second phase where you need that true damage, right? But the thing about this is I only have 3 Nightmare heroes in here. So we have Arrogance, we have Lust, and we have Torador. Now, keep in mind, with the Lord skill, you have to have 4 in order to get a 35% attack speed increase. I only have 3, so I think they only have 25% attack speed increase. That's why they're not doing as much damage. And then also with Lust, when you're looking at it, normally she does more damage. I forgot to switch her gear. That was the first thing. But the second thing is, normally she does do more damage, but her whole kit revolves around the Nightmare faction popping their ultimates, right? So we want more Nightmare faction heroes in there, and it's going to ultimately make it to where Lust is going to do more damage, right? So don't let that fool you. Lust is still very good for Simra. I forgot to swap her gear around, but at the same time, even with Arrogance not getting the full benefits from the Nightmare faction Lord skill, right? Because he's missing out on 10% attack speed, but even though he doesn't get that full benefit, he still pushed out 60 million damage, which to me is very impressive for where I'm at on the game. I mean, he was right there with Alistar, right there with Jira, kinda. Jira was a little bit ahead of him, but hey, my guy's just an absolute stud. I wish all you guys the best of luck, but that's all I got for tonight's video. You know, just wanted to go over that. Just wanted to go over the reason why Arrogance is so potent for this game. But if you guys have any questions, hit me up in the comments. I will be pulling my shards either later tonight or I'll do it tomorrow. But nonetheless, I will be pulling them pretty soon, and then I'll go ahead and post the video. But you guys have a great rest of your night, and thank you for making it to the end.